Is a little bit different because we haven't sold anything, so I have no sales to share with you. I have nothing like that. I just want to talk about eBay and how it's really not getting the job done lately. I've been trying to record this video for a few days now. eBay has not been doing well. It's flat out sucked recently. It's not been great. Sales have been struggling. We've been listing things, and again, I haven't listed as much as I should, so it is on me. But at the same time, I think a lot of people are not buying non-essential goods. So we're going to get into that a little bit today. Let me know how y'all's eBay is doing. Is it surviving? Is it thriving? Is it just completely dead? Let me know in the comments down below. We got a lot to cover in this video, including the girls are doing a garage sale, so we got a lot of preparation work for that. I'm going to show you guys how we actually list a few things because I got a few different things that I'm going to try and implement to get my eBay store back to life. Yeah, so if you're new to the channel, what we do here is we actually normally we would go out and we'd go garage selling or thrift shopping as a family. We find stuff to flip online for a profit, mostly on eBay. But this video is a little bit different because we haven't sold anything. So I have no sales to share with you. I have nothing like that. I just want to talk about eBay and how it's really not getting the job done lately. So like I said, our store is not dead, but it's just been super slow. We don't really rely on our store. It's not like we're paying all of our bills out of it. Laura and I both have full-time jobs, so that's it. This is mostly a hobby, but it is good to have that money coming in, and when you kind of get used to the money coming in and it just sort of dries up, yeah, it hits you out of nowhere. So first off, the reason that it's actually dry right now is because a lot of people, and this isn't a political statement, I'm not saying one way or another, I think a lot of people are worried about the economy. They're getting down to that sort of 2020 mindset where it's like we only buy what we need to buy. All the other non-essentials are exactly that. They're non-essential, therefore we're going to stay away from them. Yeah, I just think people aren't buying non-essentials right now. I know for an absolute fact that all of my overseas sales are completely gone. I haven't had any of those in a while, which is kind of crazy if you do the eBay, what is it called? The eBay worldwide program. I forget what it's called. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. Those sales for me typically do really well. I haven't had one of those in probably 6 weeks. I'm assuming it has to do with tariffs, but I'm not 100% sure. To find out all that stuff, you guys go watch Commonwealth Flipper. Kevin is really good at all that stuff. I'm not. I just kind of do the basic stuff. Another thing that I've noticed with the store is we've had a lot of low dollar sales. Not like bad items. Like it's still we're making a profit, but it's like the lower tier things, like $15 and under. And maybe that's for everybody, but typically my average sale price is between $30 and $39 depending on the time of year. And right now, I think in the last 30 days, my average sale price is somewhere at like $22. It's not a whole lot. But yeah, I've noticed a massive uptick in the lower value items being sold than anything else. And again, I don't know if that's part of that non-essential thing or if it's just people are, I don't know, stingy right now. I get it. Pinch your pennies when you can. So one of the things that we're actually going to do in this video, the girls are actually doing a garage sale to help pay for camp, which I'll go into that here in a minute. But really quick, I've got to help them make some signs. So if you guys see my shirt change, that's because, like I said, we've tried to film this video over a few different days. So I think I got like 3 different wardrobe changes. So pretty cool. Anyway, we're going to do that really quick, and then we're going to get back into this eBay thing. The girls are actually selling stuff for a camp, for church camp. So that's why we were making all the signs, and we're going to go put those out here in just a little bit. And I think what I'm going to do is if you guys haven't clicked the link in the description of the video, that has a link to our Instagram, our Facebook, our eBay accounts, as well as a little thing. It's called Buy Me a Coffee. So what that is just a way if you don't want to buy something from the store, you can just support the channel by giving any dollar amount. There's not like a buy-in thing. There's really like, it's not like you're getting extra content for it. It's just for people that enjoy the videos and want to, you know, help us out as small creators. And what I think I'm going to do is just for this video only, everything that comes into that Buy Me a Coffee, it might be nothing, but if it's something, it's going to go to the girls. So you girls want to do that? So we'll do that. Everything that you guys give on Buy Me a Coffee is going to go directly towards their camp fund. Yeah, so, no, I think I'm going to cut arrows out of these ones so we don't have to, like, draw an arrow, like, make it, like, cut them, like, that big. You know what I'm talking about? Like, with that point on them, so we can just tape them on the ground. Let's use this knife Brian gave me. Thanks, Brian.
Okay, well, what do you want?
Work, because I didn't know how to make
So does that one look good, girls? Help us go to camp?
Yes.
I spelled everything right?
Yes.
Okay.
Unlike Brooklyn.
I thought you girls were going to help me.
I don't know what to do.
Hang on. It's crooked.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Nice!
Let's see it.
I can hold it longer.
Is that what you're going to do? You're just going to march around out there at the street? Huh?
Yeah,
Maybe there's one out there for you.
I'm here too.
I farted.
Raylan. So there's a couple big things that I think we can do personally to get the store back to life. One of those things is going to be list higher sell-through rate items. I typically like to list all kinds of things just because I have the space for it, I have the inventory room for it, or as I like to think, Laura would probably beg to differ because I eat up most of the garage. But we've built this whole extra room back here behind me. That wall actually wasn't there. We added that, and behind there was a second dining room. We've turned that, or are currently turning that into an eBay/office room. So for eBay to not be doing well right as we decide to add on to, the house, especially for the eBay, it's kind of hit us. It sort of took us out of nowhere. So we're hoping that it gets going again. Like I said, we're going to sell high sell-through rate items. We're going to list even more. I'm going to try and get things shipped out faster. That's all I really know to do. Let me know if you guys have any ideas as to how you would revive an eBay store. I know a lot of people say cut your prices by a lot, like drastically sell them for about as bare minimum as you possibly can. I just don't think that we're there yet. Like I said, if this was our main source of income, possibly. But with Laura and I both working, we're not struggling at all. It's just inconvenient, if that makes any sense. What'd you find that's worth money? Brooklyn chickened out on me. I thought she would be the one that was comfortable enough. What did you find?
Limu.
She found a Limu emu. Show everybody the Limu emu. So she's a dork. She likes all that kind of stuff. And she found it at a garage sale. How much did you get them for?
$1.
She bought them for $1. And she bought it with her own money. So it's her item. And that's kind of the rule that we have. If it's your item and you actually paid for it with your money, I'll help you list it, but you get the money for it. Oh, I'm sorry. We're in your way, Ray. Sorry that we bothered you with our filming. So, turns out the emu is worth how much?
$40.
$40. So, Brooklyn's actually going to list that. We're going to show you guys a little bit of how we list some stuff. Right now, we're listing on this island that we have, and I use a background remover. But anyway, Brooklyn's going to sell that for hopefully $40. Used condition, there's 7 listed, 19 sold, which is fantastic. That's almost a 300% sell-through rate. Just overall, new condition and everything. Look, I'm just wiggling his head. Reminds me of a jibber jabber. You remember this?
No.
You don't remember jibber jabbers? So yeah, but either way, they have a 200% sell-through rate, so I think it'll sell pretty quick. And like I said, $40 for a $1 purchase. I'm proud of you, Brooklyn. That's the stuff that we like to find. It's easy to list, easy to ship, great sell-through rate. So let's get to listing it. So really quick, like I said, I'm gonna list some stuff that's actually got a good sell-through rate. Brooklyn is actually doing something else for me, so I'm going to show you guys exactly how we list, especially seeing as right now we don't have an actual listing area. I use right here in the kitchen. Find you a good blank flat spot, especially if you don't have a thing to like eliminate your background. You need a good background because that's super important on all your photos to have a good background, to have a centered picture and a focused picture because that's going to sell stuff more than just a title in a lot of ways. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys exactly how we photograph. So nothing special here. I use my iPhone, super easy. Set him up. Stay there, Limu. Girls, Limu won't stay. Okay, change of plans. So he won't stand up on his own. So with my editor, I can actually hold him like this and then I'll edit it out. I'll show you guys that photo. Anyway, after this, it doesn't really matter. Just get a lot of really good photos of him. So I got the main one, again, centered. Try to get the best lighting that you possibly can. I don't want to say get as many photos as you possibly can, because there's a lot of times people don't even look at all the photos. But especially on something like this where condition really matters, you want a lot of those photos, especially if it has tags too. If it has tags, you want to show the tags. If it's got any stains or any tears, you're going to want to show all that stuff. I think that's pretty good right there, right? I think so now I go into, it's an app. I'll pop it up on the screen for you guys. It's called Pixel Cut. So I pay $60 a year to it because I think it adds that much more to my business. What's up, kiddo? You don't have to. There's a lot of other things like Canva has background removal. Some people don't mind doing background removal on their own. And again, if you just have like a nice, good-looking background, white background preferably, you don't even need to eliminate all the background stuff. I like to because I don't even like shadows, but I think it helps with photos. Anyway, now I'm going to go into this and I'm going to select all these photos on the multiples and I'm going to delete all those and I'll show you exactly what a couple of those pictures look like. Just finding another one of those items, they're going to see the sell similar tab underneath it. I always go by sold comps, not just by the listed ones, but by the actual sold comps, because that means they got the keywords right. That means they got the description right. That means they got all the stuff down for somebody to buy it. So I typically go to those, hit sell similar, use my own photos, add those in there. Make sure that you crop around them so they're nice and centered and crispy looking. And that's it. So we're going to do that for a few more things. I just picked up a couple more things at a garage sale. That video is going to be coming out very shortly, maybe here in the next couple days. Got those things listed, and we will see if maybe we figured out how to fix our eBay. Because, like I said, it's been dead. It's really not going anywhere. All I can figure is to just keep pushing and find a little bit better stuff, better sell-through rate. But we're going to see if we can get this eBay thing going again. If not, maybe we'll have to figure out another way to do it. But we appreciate you guys watching, and we will see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
You got the hammer? Let's go. Doing this in the dark is always fun. Ah, it's muddy.
I was doing this yesterday.
Scared me.
And just tap that top right there. Nice and easy. That's not going anywhere. That's good. Okay. Come on.
I feel weird knowing